Hello, Team Beal. Your Chaplain Corps wanted to take a few moments to introduce ourselves to you, our nation's finest. These are the men and women at Beal who chose to enter the United States Air Force Chaplain Corps.
I'm Father Frank Lowe. I've been a priest almost 30 years. I originally am from Southern California, where I was working as a young priest. I had the opportunity of working at a civilian parish outside of an Air Force base, and I got to know a lot of airmen and their families at that time. Gradually, I felt the call to serve as a reserve chaplain, and later I came on active duty, where I have been serving for more than 20 years. I have had the opportunity of working with airmen and their families around the world, in overseas bases, in deployed locations, and in the United States. It has been a very, very rich experience for me because I have met and been able to serve many, many different airmen of different ranks and different jobs. And I love being a chaplain because I love serving airmen and their families.
I'm Chaplain Tim Tangent from Greensboro, North Carolina. The Gospel of John tells us greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend. There's nothing more rewarding in life than to have the opportunity to love people. And that's exactly what I get to do as a chaplain. I get to walk up and down the flight line and listen to the stories of our airmen. I get to enter into their lives when they celebrate things like a new baby, marriage, awards and promotions. But I also get to enter into their lives when they're hurting and spiritually broken. I love being a chaplain because I love airmen.
Hello, I am Staff Sergeant Megan Steen from Pickerington, Ohio. I chose to become a chaplain assistant because I love helping people and being there for airmen in their time of need. I joined the military in 2009 and my first career field was services. When I was eligible to retrain, I put my package in for chaplain assistant and was accepted. I was so excited to be able to share my story with airmen and embark on this new and exciting journey. I love being a chaplain assistant because I love airmen.
I am Tech Sergeant Scotty Duncan from Red Bluff, California. I cross-trained in the chaplain assistant career field because I love serving airmen who serve their country. I am blessed to have the opportunity to participate and develop programs that are designed to strengthen, empower, and encourage our Air Force's greatest assets, its airmen. I value the time that I get to spend with airmen discussing all of life's aspects, whether it is talking about the struggles they have endured or the joys they've experienced. I love being a chaplain assistant because I love airmen.
Hi, I'm Chaplain Brenner Campbell from Waco, Texas. I was an Air Force brat growing up and always thought I would be a fighter pilot, but God had other things in store. It was 2010 when I joined the Air Force Reserve's Chaplain Corps, and it was February of 2013 that I knew God had something special in store for me and my family when I was asked to join the active duty component. Now, I have the honor of sharing my life with the men and women who've chosen to cross into the blue. It's a great privilege to don the uniform each day and serve Team Beal. I love my job because I love airmen.
I'm Chaplain Michael Gerker. I'm originally from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Growing up, I'd always had a sense of a call to ministry, but I also had a sense of being called into the military, and specifically the Air Force. But I was never able to put those two together until a friend suggested going in as a chaplain. Well, that was a light bulb, life-changing moment in my life. And following Bible college, graduated from seminary, spent time in the reserves, I was able to come as an active duty chaplain. I love being a chaplain because I love airmen.
Hello, I'm Chaplain Robert Chandler from Greenville, South Carolina. I have the tremendous honor of serving the men and women of the 548th Intelligence, Surveillance, and Reconnaissance Group. I first learned about the Chaplain Corps when I was in Army Basic Combat Training. This is where God placed in my heart the desire to serve Him by serving military members and their families. I spent the next 10 years working to meet the accession requirements. My 6 years as an Air Force chaplain has been a joy and privilege. I love being a chaplain because I love airmen.
Hi, I'm Chaplain Assistant Staff Sergeant Derek Lehner from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. This is why I chose to do this job. I love to teach and I love my Savior, Jesus Christ. I heard God's calling from my life in 2009. That's why I cross-trained from the pararescue career field to become a chaplain assistant. I believe in the principles that this nation was founded on, and I so choose to serve my God and country in this capacity. I want my life to count, not only here and now, but in eternity. I love being a chaplain's assistant because I love airmen.
We want each of you to know that our chaplains and chaplain assistants are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're truly humbled that we get to share our lives with you. And in case you missed the underlying theme of our chaplain corps here at Beale, we love what we do because we love all of you. God bless Team Beale.